Hello and welcome to Noah's Reviews, a new series with in-depth reviews that we're not able to fit in a quick bite episode. So with a lot of quick bite episodes, we do these quick reviews and sometimes I take a day or time to kind of think about them. But no, with this segment, Noah's Reviews, it is longer and it is raw. We're getting to the meat of the thing. It's my initial reaction after I watch it, all right? So you're getting some unfiltered, untapped Noah that, maybe some people can't handle. If you got kids there, right? Are any of them 18? Before we go any further, I just want to say thank you for all the condolences. We've seen so many great well-wishers, letters to the office. It's been a pretty rough break over here with the God King not being nominated, obviously. If you saw the Oscar nominations, just abysmal, some of the stuff we're seeing coming out of there. John David Washington, not nominated. Robert Pattinson, not nominated. And then criminally, Christopher God King Nolan was also not nominated. And I'm sorry if I'm the first one to tell you this. It's certainly been very difficult for us at this time. I just think of his family, in these moments. But we're glad that they didn't even get a sound design. Sound mixing, nothing. We're thankful you're here. And in these moments, reach out to a friend. See how they're doing. I'm sure everyone's kind of struggling with this news and this just unspeakable tragedy of God King not being nominated. So reach out to your Nolanite friends, which hopefully is the only people you associate with. So I'm sorry to start with a downer, but we just had to get that off the table because it felt wrong not to address the fans, that this is something we see and we hear you, and then also just the outrage that the whole cinematic community has over this snubbing. So let's all come together, and we're going to be better for it. And you know what? There's always Tenet 2, right? Always Tenet 2. All right, so moving on to the meat of this, we're actually going to go and watch the Snyder Cut today. So this is actually a really exciting thing. We're going to do a quick review of the Snyder Cut. And when I say quick, of course, not actually that quick. We're going to, in depth. It's got some meat to this one. So fair warning, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll be watching it on HBO Max. And then I'll be giving you my thoughts and criticisms right after that. So you're getting like a really fresh reaction. Sometimes with the quick reviews, I have time to marinate on it, but this is going to be pretty raw. Going into it, I'm not a huge Zack Snyder fan, but Christopher God King Nolan is an executive producer on this, so I got to give it a chance. Also, I'm very excited for the Joker. I am very excited for the Joker, especially the "We live in a society" line. I'm already getting chills thinking about it. So this is really exciting. I can't wait to see and hear that moment on screen. I think it's just gonna be as powerful as, the ending of Schindler's List or, Shawshank Redemption, Andy frees himself. That kind of potency to that line. So I don't see a reason to delay any longer. Let's start. Longer credits than I thought there would be, but, that's kind of the way it's been going with these cinemas. All right, I see Batman. Is this a crossover with Transformers? It's Steppenwolf. Is this a Transformer? Is this a... Gal Gadot's hot. Oh. I didn't know he was producing that. So that's cool. Okay, stopping it there. That was 4 hours of my life I'm never getting back. Right off the top of my head, I really don't remember much. I feel like I keep forgetting things. Like, I didn't even know The Flash was in this movie. I'm looking at the credits now. Ezra Miller? What? Is he in the background? I don't know. Too much CGI. Let's start there. It's kind of surprising there was so much CGI with God King attached to this. He's not a director, he probably was just there to collect the paycheck and, rail Gal Gadot or something. All the God Gang is. I just couldn't relate. I live my life not in a CGI world. So why would I care when a CGI bad guy comes to Earth? You know, like if that happened in real life, I would just ask the animators not to have him be there. So this is a little confusing why there would be a CGI bad guy. To be fair, Marvel suffers from the same problem, you know? I couldn't get into Infinity War Endgame because Thanos is CGI, you know? I know that's not a real purple grape trying to attack me, you know? So that lost me. Aspect ratio, too, on top of my noggin here. It seemed like they were trying to save some money by not having to CGI a full widescreen. You know, they kind of, you know, gave it a little trim in there. And I almost feel like, and you might have noticed this too, I think some of the people, there was probably other stuff happening, but they just didn't want to animate it, so they really boxed it down for us. Probably took away some of the action we'll not even see, you know? What was this? It's 77% on Rotten Tomatoes? It did not deserve that. It should have been about 57%, and that's being a bit generous, all right? And we know I'm really good at calling these things, you know, the Rotten Tomato scores and stuff, and I give credit where credit due. And I know that Disney pays them off, but it's almost like Warner Brothers paid them off this time because, yeah, that was not good. Look, I know I'll be getting death threats, but I'm feeling bold today. And you know what? Below, hashtag it, don't restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag that below. Where would I put this in the pantheon of Zack Snyder? Well, you know, where does it fit? Is this Watchmen level? Is this 300? None of those movies matter because Zack Snyder's greatest film is Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole, 2010. That is the best Zack Snyder film, objectively. I mean, it's an incredibly gripping story of friendship and owls. And I find that just so stirring, particularly the snowy barn owl that we follow as the lead. He's so charming, so human, much more human than Steppenwolf was. You know, that's how you do a CGI character. You make them an owl. And you know what? I'm going on my Letterboxd. This is for you, Zach. I'm going on my Letterboxd right now. 2. I'm giving you a 2 out of 5 stars. And you should know that both of those 2 come from the amazing cheeks on Gal Gadot. If she wasn't in this thing, you would have no right to have those sort of that sort of rating. I would have given you lower than that. I would have. Yeah, come at me, Snyderverse bros. They didn't say it, did they? Hold on. They didn't say it. Oh, that's my biggest gripe with the film then. That is my biggest. They never said we live in a society. They didn't say that once in the whole thing, did they?
Not even that great of a line.
It's not even that great of a line? Are you get the fuck get him out of here! Get him out of here! It's not that great of a line? Are you kidding me? That line won Joaquin Phoenix an Oscar, you ungrateful little punk. And Zack Snyder, where the fuck were you? What the fuck is this shit? You don't have this fucking in your movie? Did you just do that? Did you just fucking, you lube me up and you give me nothing to fuck? Are you kidding me? What the hell? I have fucking Joker makeup down here. I was ready to burn my town hall and you give me nothing, you fucking cunt bitch. They should have left this in the Warner Brothers vault. This is disgusting. And think about this. Warner Brothers wasted their time and money on this when they could have been funding Tenet 2 and Tenet 3. Hashtag make and release Tenet 2 and Tenet 3. All right? Get that trending. And Tenet 3, that's going to take place at the same time, but before Tenet 1. And Tenet 2 is going to be at the same time as Tenet 3, but also after Tenet 1. Okay? If you're not following along, you haven't been paying attention. It sucked. We can just say it. It sucked. Everyone got mad. Oh, we need to see the Snyderverse. And guess what? We got it. It's a snooze fest. Okay? It sucks. Gal Gadot's hot. What else is there to say? As always, I'm Noah Norton. Go follow our Instagram account and check us out on TikTok and YouTube. Thanks.